Welcome. All right, today's topic, snack ideas. Here's the number one thing that you should be doing when you're snacking, is not snacking at all. You're kind of probably thinking, what, this is crazy. Think about it. Snacking in general usually is mindless. You're usually doing it while you're paying attention to something else. So your body can never actually register that whatever you're consuming is actually calorically dense and providing you with vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. You become distracted, right? Because your body, it has these, it gives you signals, right? It communicates, your gut communicates with your brain, and it releases things like leptin and ghrelin that tells you when you're hungry and when you're full. And if your mind is distracted, you will mindlessly snack and you'll consume 500 or 600 calories because most snack foods are fat. And remember, fat is higher in calories per gram compared to proteins and carbs. So it can catch up with you. And then it doesn't matter if you're eating super healthy. If you continue to overconsume, your body will store energy, and stored energy is fat. That's just basic science. So my first recommendation to you is, if you're feeling the need to snack, something is probably off with a few different things. Your meal timing, the size of your meals, you may be under consuming at meals. You probably might not be sleeping enough, because a lack of sleep means a lack of recovery. Therefore, your body will crave more foods, which you don't really need the food. Your body just needs to recover more, which will cause you to overconsume, or a lack of water. So first advice, stop snacking. There's a deeper rooted problem. Snacking could actually be a Band-Aid on the actual problem itself. So that's number one. But if you are snacking and the snacking is very intentional and it's not mindless, it's mindful, then my first go-to snack that I would recommend to anybody is vegetables. Super low calorie, extremely nutritionally dense, full of fiber, right? That's gonna fill you up and make you feel full. So you get the best bang for your buck when it comes to vegetables, especially raw ones, right? Carrots, broccoli, snap peas, things like that. Remember, try to stick to organic when you can, and maybe if you could find some clean organic dressings that aren't super high in calories, maybe use that to spice it up a little bit. Fats are great too. Mixed nuts are great. The only thing that I hesitate on with mixed nuts is people will eat those mindlessly, right? Let's say you're sitting at a desk and you got a big container of mixed nuts and you're just going at it all day. Do me a favor, put those in a cup and measure all day, right? And then add those up at the end of the day. You probably consume over 1,000 calories of nuts and you don't even feel it, right? Imagine removing 1,000 calories from your day every day, what kind of results you would get. So think about that. Vegetables are my number one go-to. After that, it's probably a mixture between fats or proteins. I'm just hesitant on the proteins because the only proteins that you can really snack on are like jerkies and things like that. So you gotta make sure, if you're gonna do animal protein jerkies, make sure you're doing something that's grass-fed, and try to stay away from too much sodium. Too much sodium is gonna cause you to feel bloated. Why? Sodium holds on to water molecules. That's why you feel bloated all the time when you eat beef jerky or you're snacking on a bunch of sunflower seeds that are full of sodium. So make sure the water intake is up if you're gonna increase things like that, especially mixed nuts that are salted, or most of your animal proteins like jerkies are full of sodium as a preservative. So there are some tips. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Maybe it was a little eye-opening for you. But that's all I have for today. And again, thank you for watching this video.